Hello, my beautiful Mystic Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Royal Mystic Affirmations for Tuesday, July the 15th of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading. That means it's for all sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like to have your own personal questions answered, please visit royalmystic.com, and I'll be looking forward to doing a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So, with that said, let's see what the cards have to say as we open up this energy. And we're going to start strong because we have the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. So, the Four of Pentacles is financial stability and money in the bank. And don't we all love some of that? Absolutely. We'll take it. And the Chariot, which is the Cancer major arcana, but the energy of overcoming all obstacles. She is clearing them without even coming close to hitting the tops of them. So she is in a very happy mood. This is victory, success, and absolutely coming through with flying colors, literally flying colors. As you can see, her dust is rainbow. So, yes, we will take this. Go for it. Elvira Knievel, she is always rocking. So, thank you, universe. As we move forward, let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. And we've got letting go of what no longer serves us as we keep it moving forward. So sometimes we have to take the anchor from around our neck in order to be able to soar the heights that we want to. And that means letting go of the unnecessary things. And sometimes that's clutter, sometimes it's the way we talk, sometimes it's just old habits or old thinking, and sometimes it's people, places, or things. Sometimes this means we're giving a 2 week notice, or we're just cutting things out of our lives that are holding us back. So you have to be ready to jettison what is weighing you down in order to succeed. And that's what the weights and balances are. So we know all about that. Anybody who's in transportation knows that that's part of the whole process, is having the right balance going. So we'll take that. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our 3 cards out. 3. There we go. And the underlier is the King of Cups. So this is great because this is the energy of someone wanting to see you succeed. They're supporting you in that energy. And the masculine king means it's something already done. So it's not like you have to go find somebody to help support you. This is already in motion. So yes, we'll take that. Thank you, universe. We receive it in the highest good for all. And we have motivation. Sometimes we have to find our own fire, right? Find our own fire within and allow ourselves to ignite that. And the motivation that comes with it is the reward for achievement, right? So, but we have to start the achievement before we get the reward. So, motivation is that first, like, it's the grind, what you would call the grind, the thing that starts to get you slowly but surely going, right? So, allow yourself to be. If you're not a self motivator, then you have to find a way to whatever triggers that in you, you've got to find a way to foster that. So sometimes you have to hang around people who are already doing their thing, and then you can get wonderfully inspired by watching them or talking to them. I am motivated, and motivated people help me to improve my finances. This is true. When you're in a position that you get around people who help you to kind of feel like, okay, I can do it, right? And they help build that energy in you. That's what motivational speaking and all of that is based on, is to give you something to inspire you to move forward past where you would normally go. So we'll take that. Everybody needs motivation. Sometimes it's just, getting yourself past the challenge ahead that, you're motivated by self-preservation, right? Support. These are the people around you who support you and stand with you, including this King of Cups energy, because that's what he's all about, is giving you that, that permission to do your thing, be your best self, and then support you in that. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. This is important because when we first start breaking into the law of attraction and living in the positive, a lot of people think we're just delusional. The whole point is we're trying to create and foster that environment in our lives. And yes, it feels funny at first, but it does work. And you will find your people that will align with you. And sometimes we have to let ourselves cast away some of the old people who won't change and who are only going to argue us every time we try to tell them something they don't want nothing to do with positivity. And so you just have to let them go and let them do their own thing. So part of this is where I have a little affirmation that says, "Thank you, universe. Now that I only attract people into my life who have my highest good in their hearts, and all others are repelled." That is my personal affirmation. I had to start doing that. I added the second part when I realized I wanted to get the old ones out and foster new relationships that were more dynamic in the energy of support and helping me to stand in my power instead of trying to deplete my power. And we have our beautiful Angel Answers Oracle cards. Perfect timing. Perfect timing is excellent. Timing is everything, and right timing is even better. Perfect timing. Oh my goodness. This is like a magic spell. Like bang, it happens, right? So we love that. Thank you, Divine. Perfect timing is here. We'll bring that on, bringing it in. And we have our beautiful Sacred Geometry activation cards. Ooh, soul time. So we got perfect timing and soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. And you see, it's got like an infinity symbol there going. It's beautiful. It looks like an eye looking back at you. Love it. When I really get into a good zone in meditation, that's what I see as an eye. That was the first time I ever meditated and I saw this eye and it literally blinked. And I was like, oh my God, that is an eye. That's the observer being in the place where you're opening up to the whole consciousness itself. And we have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there's a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was, in fact, a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided, and so it is. We love that energy. Patience is really important because you can't push and force. You have to allow the growth and allow the unfolding. Breakthrough. We'll take a breakthrough. See, patience and then breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? Too many, in my opinion. How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right! Exclamation point. So perfect timing, soul timing, and the breakthrough. The time is right. That's kind of leading you up into this whole, yeah, all three of these. And you've got support here with encouragement and support here. So here we go. Let's see what the cards say. The Lovers, Gemini Major Arcana. This is soul connection. It's also the energy of the beautiful alignment of the exact right people in your life at the exact right time. This is considered also your soul's calling being activated. It's a very big ascension energy as well as the Gemini Gemini major arcana, sorry. And we have the 3 of wands, which is the energy of having experience that keeps you going as you use you've got your experience, you built this. Then you move to this one and you build it. And that experience moves you forward into the third one. And this is step by step. And that's what we're doing in life. That's when I said the unfolding, that's literally what's happening. As you build, you're growing into what you're supposed to become. It doesn't happen like that. You have to do the work. And don't overthink it. Remember, when we're in the position of creating and doing things, everything you need is already within your frequency. You do not have to look outside of yourself, although we do it all the time. Remember, when you go to searching outside yourself, that's when you put yourself in a tailspin and you use way more energy than necessary. And sometimes you can't even get it going, right? So stay within your own energy, focus on what you're creating as though it is already yours and sit in that energy with relentless optimism that the universe is conspiring in your favor. That's all it takes, but it's so hard to do when we're down to the wire on something. So it's telling you very strongly timing is right. You have to allow it to unfold. Don't let yourself try to force it because then you're just going to wear yourself out. What we're trying to create here doesn't currently exist. So we have to bring it in. And that's the part where we attract what we want and let the universe take over the timing and how it comes in. Many blessings to you, my beautiful friends. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.